Most people don't realize this, but expecting the worst isn't negativity. It's a survival reflex. You see, for a long stretch of my life, I didn't just worry about things going wrong. I would expect them to. I didn't hope things would fall apart. Instead, I would stay braced for them. I would stay braced for the conversation to go sideways. I would stay braced for the relationship to disappoint me, and I would stay braced for the moment that the rug would get pulled out from underneath me, because staying alert felt safer than being blindsided. I told myself this was wisdom, that it was realism, that staying alert would keep me safe. But what I eventually learned was this. Bracing, it's not strength, not at all. It's survival. And when you've lived through enough instability, disappointment, or emotional whiplash, your nervous system, it adapts and it learns to expect, the key word, expect impact. So instead of hoping, you prepare. And instead of trusting, you tense up. And instead of resting, you stay ready. I wasn't living pessimistically. I was living on the defense. I was expecting the worst because it felt smarter than being blindsided yet again. And if I anticipated the pain, that I could handle it better. That if I stayed guarded, that I wouldn't be surprised. But here's the cost to that no one talks about, and it's a big cost. When you expect the worst, you don't just protect yourself from disappointment. You are quietly robbing yourself from peace. Let that sit. Your body never fully exhales. Your mind is always scanning for the exit, the flaw, or the threat. And eventually you realize something just really painful and freeing at the same time. You're not actually safer, you're just more tired. Healing didn't teach me to be naive or blindly optimistic. It taught me something far more grounded than that. It taught me that I don't need to suffer in advance to survive things. I don't need to anticipate pain to be strong, and I don't need to brace for life in order to live it well. So here's the shift, and this is the key takeaway this week. Expecting the worst, it's not realism, it's a survival pattern, and healing begins when you stop bracing for impact and you start trusting yourself to handle whatever comes next. If this resonates, here's just a few simple action steps you can try this week. First, I want you to notice when you're bracing. Pay attention to when your body tenses or your mind jumps ahead. That is information, it is not failure. And then I want you to ask yourself one grounding question. Like, is there real danger here, or is this some old survival reflex? And the last one, I want you to practice staying instead of scanning. Let yourself be present without preparing for an exit. Peace, it grows in those small moments. And here's where I'll leave you. I don't live assuming everything's going to go right. I don't. I live knowing that I can handle whatever comes next. And that means I don't have to brace for my life anymore. I get to be in it. And my friend, I hope this helps you loosen that grip a little bit and really live life. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and thanks for joining in on Therapy Thursdays.